The things we do to stay alive. So we now have a full schedule planned out for next week. On the Wednesday, some of you have heard some of this all before, but on the Wednesday, we are heading to London for a CT scan. We're having some scans. No, we're not. I'm telling you a complete bloody lie. On Wednesday, we're going to London for a battery of tests. So basically, they're redoing all the tests from scratch. And then I will have the portacath fitted, which I'm not worried about. It's that third one. You don't feel anything. It's quite fascinating to watch. Staying over in London, and then the next day, Thursday the 26th, I think, going to have a CT scan done then, possibly an MRI scan, and then I will have chemo 1. I am having a pump fitted to go home with, so very much looking forward to that one. Hate it. And then we'll come home. Because of the way it's all fell, and then for the first session, they want to do a full monitoring of what's happening with the body and everything. On the Saturday, rather than a nurse come out and disconnect the pump at home, I'm going back to London to have a physical done and then for the pump to be removed straight away. So, first week is just a pain in the arse. It's London, home, back to London. So that's going to be fun. Following then, I think the regime will be exactly as it was before. So you take a week off after the pump's taken off, have another week off, and then repeat the same procedure. This time slightly different. So it'll be back to London for chemo 2, and then come straight home. And then a nurse from Sciences will come on Saturday to disconnect the pump. And then the third regime, assuming I've survived the first 2 sessions, because this is going to be just some pretty brutal stuff. Assuming I've survived all of that, the third chemo will be done from home, and then the pump removal from home. So, just got to go through a bit of backwards and forwards, a bit of pissing about and driving, but it's all for the cause for the first 2 sessions. So there we are. So we are all set. It's all confirmed, although the timing of the chemo hasn't been confirmed yet. And the timing of the pump removal back in London hasn't been confirmed yet. But we're pretty much set on the dates are now in the diary. We just need to confirm some time. So I get a few days off to prepare myself ready for this, and then we will go for it. My mindset is not there. Now, I've always gone into these things and I've said, right, hook me up, let's go for it. I've not been worried about it. For some reason, I don't know why, my mindset is not there yet. I'm trying. I know I've wanted this and we pushed for this, and I'll always take the fight over not fighting. That hasn't changed, but there was some disconnect in my brain that's telling me that this might cause a problem, and I've never had that before. So my mental state, it sounds like I'm nuts. I'm trying to build that fight back up in my head right now, because it's not there. It's, if anything, it feels more like a pain in the ass to go and do all this stuff, which is not correct. It's not the right attitude to have. So I'm just spending the next few days putting my head back into a space that one more round, one more punch, one more round, one more punch, ready to fight it. I'm gaining weight, which is good. So that's pretty cool. And I'm eating a little bit more each and every day, which is good. And then I'm drinking these protein shakes to help me out as well. So that's good. My mental mind's not there. That's what I'm going to be working on up until Thursday. I'm not worried about the port. The port's not a problem. It's the actual chemo itself. And every time I think about it, I can remember that taste. And it just puts me right off. I'm also going through some sort of weird psychological thing at the moment with tablets. So I could eat tablets dry, not even with any water or liquid. But when I'm taking my tablets now, I'm gagging them up. It's not a nice feeling that as soon as I put the tablets in my mouth and go to drink and swallow them, I'm almost on the verge of throwing that back up. So I don't know. It's all here. The fight is there at the moment. It's not physical, it's all up in there. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. It's probably the first time on one of these videos I've sounded a little bit negative. I don't mean it to be negative, and I'm not being negative. It's just I wanted to show everybody that the journey is as real as I can make it, warts and all. So got a lot to get through in my head. The physical act of having chemo is not a problem. The physical act of having this minor surgery is not a problem. But I can't stop thinking about that goddamn taste. And it makes me want to throw up. So that's what I'll be working on over the next few days. Get my head back into the fight. I will keep you updated. Thanks for listening.